Check that out, guys. This is the 2015 and up Subaru WRX STI LED headlights that we have completed in our shop. And what you see that's featured on this build is that we installed RGB hybrid halos into the fog light, the low beam, and the high beam for the headlights. Now, this high beam setup is not factory. We actually had to retrofit a secondary projector into the high beam DRL housing, meaning your high beam DRL no longer exists. It's completely disabled. But this projector, the way we have it wired and programmed on your vehicle, is to turn on at the same time as a low beam. And what happens to your high beam? Well, the projector itself is also bi-xenon, meaning it works as both as your low beam and your high beam. So whenever you activate the high beam, this projector opens up a flap and shines out a lot brighter and higher for your high beam purpose. They have been retrofitted to be equally leveled with the OEM output. So it's not going to be higher or lower, it's going to be right exactly where it needs to be. And it's perfectly leveled and perfectly straight. If you check us out on Instagram, you'll be able to see some of the photos we uploaded of the cutoff line, so you have something to compare it to. But for this purpose, we're just going to go over what's completely done to the build. This is actually the Morimoto Mini H1 version 7.0. And within that, this build actually features the RGB demon eye as well, and it's probably kind of hard to capture since the hybrid halo is so powerful. But there is a demon eye kit in there as well. Now what we've done is we have this setup with the XK Glow controller. And we're actually utilizing 3 XK Glow controllers. And if you know anything about the XK Glow controller, it has 2 channels per controller. So meaning, we actually have a 6-channel system going on in this build. So, let's go ahead and show you how this entire system works. Now I'm going to bust out my phone here, and we have listed 6 channels with 3 controllers. Zone 1, 2 for controller 1, and zone 3 and 4 for controller 2, and zone 5 and 6 for controller 3. So let's go ahead and show you how this all works. Here we have all of them being controlled at the same color at the same time. I can go to a theme and they will all be in sync. Now if I want to jump out of the theme and I want to control, let's just say, the headlight halos, I can. I'm going to leave them static. Everything's static right now. See, the halos are red and the demon eyes are actually blue. If I want to control the demon eye, I can. Let me get it out of the group, and the demon eye and the fog lights are being controlled at the same time. And the halos remain red. If I want to jump out of the fog light function to get out of here, I can just pull those suckers to the side. See, now that fog light's a different color from that fog light. And now let me put these grouped together, and now they're both the same color. So the demon eyes are green, the halos and the headlights are red, and the fog lights are blue. And I can get them all to do a specific function or a different function. So let's focus on the demon eye. I want the demon eye to be on red, and I want it to strobe. Let me get it out of the way. Let me focus that. There you go. So there you go. Red, demon eyes, and strobe. And now I want the halos to be, I don't know, what do you think? Maybe we should put the halos to be on an actual white. So let's see if we can do that. I actually control all of them at the same time. I guess that's a controller flaw, but let me get back out of here. There you go. So let's see now. Let's focus on the halos. One's green, the other one's green. Let's go ahead and separate them, or divide them in this case. I want the right headlight to have blue halos, and the left one I want it to be green. Or let's say I want the left one to be yellow. See that? They're different. Now let's go ahead and control the demon eye. I know one of them is in red. Let's go ahead and get the other demon eye out and set it to green. So this one's pulsating red, this one's pulsating green. Now to show you that that's what's going on, let me turn off the halos. There you go. Let me turn on one of the halos, so that side's on, that side's off. Let me turn on both of them, and there you go. And I can also do the same thing to the fog lights. And let's go ahead and focus on that since they've been neglected in this entire video. So I can control them to be the same color, and I can also jump out of it, and let's just say I want a fog light on the right to be red and the fog light on the left to be pink. There you go. So there you go. I can control each individual channel on this app, and there's a total of 6 channels going on. See that? Pretty insane, right? And they can do anything and everything I pretty much want them to do, and that's all with the help of the XK controller app. So I'm gonna stop there. It's a lot to go over. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what is possible and what it's capable of. It's a very unique system. We like it. It's just a lot to go over in one video. Probably had to spend like an entire hour dedicated to show you how it completely works, but there you go. Thank you for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Keep following us, subscribe, add some comments if we have time. We'll try to get to them all.